Hello students, now we will continue with our next topic of unit 4th. The name of the unit is chemical bonding and molecular structure. Clear? In our previous lecture we have discussed about the chemical bond, types of chemical bonds, that is the ionic and covalent bond, and then the next topic with which we have to continue now is the bond parameters. The bond parameters are characterized the bond nature generally. Clear? The nature of the bond is defined by the bond parameters. The first one is the bond length. What is the bond length? The equilibrium distance between the nuclei of the two bonded atoms in a molecule is known as the bond length, and that is, if we are having two atoms here and the distance between the nuclei of these two atoms is known as the bond length. Clear? This is the bond length. And factors on which the bond length depend: bond multiplicity. If the atom is forming only single bond with the adjacent atom's nuclei, then the bond length will be higher, and if we are having double bond, then it will come more closure. More closure means bond length will going to decrease in case of double bonds. Clear? Generally, with the help of the orbitals, as p orbitals, we can explain it in a better way, the concept of double or triple bond. Clear? That we have to explain in detail in this chapter further. And so more the bond multiplicity, lesser will be the bond length. For example, single bond will going to have maximum bond length, and then double, and then triple. Clear? And then the next is the bond angle. The average angle between the orbitals containing bonding electron pairs around the central atom in a molecule. Example, H2O, that is water molecule. Water molecule is going to have two lone pairs also. Clear? That is the angle formed between the orbitals containing the electron pairs. So here, that is the p orbital involved in bonding. From here it is the s orbital, that is s orbital here, and p orbital of oxygen, and then again this side there is p orbital and there is the s orbital of hydrogen, and here the average angle, that is the formed. This is known as the bond angle. Clear? And next, bond enthalpy. The amount of energy required to break 1 mole of bonds of a particular type types between the atoms in the gaseous state. Clear? Bond enthalpy is the maximum amount of energy required to break the bond in generally. For example, we have to break the AA type bond, then the amount of energy required to break this bond is known as the bond enthalpy. Clear? And factors on which the bond enthalpy depends: size of atom. Smaller the size of the atom, more will be the bond enthalpy of dissociation. For example, hydrogen will going to have smaller size as compared to chlorine atom. So in chlorine, the number of shells required are 3, okay? And so valence shell electrons are very weakly attracted by the nucleus, but in this case small size, strong attraction with one electron by the nucleus. So large amount of energy will be required to remove this electron as compared to chlorine. So bond enthalpy in case of smaller atom will be higher. Smaller size, here size of hydrogen is less than chlorine, then bond enthalpy required will be more in case of hydrogen as compared to chlorine. and bond length. Shorter the bond length, larger will be the value of bond enthalpy. Again, if size is small, then bond length should be smaller. Clear? If we are taking smaller atoms, and secondly we are having atoms of chlorine, then the bond length, in which case it will decrease, means attraction will become stronger. Attraction stronger, then large amount of energy is required to remove the electrons. And then the bond order. Again, bond order is defined as the number of bonds between. So first, initially you have to know that we are reading about the factors about the bond bond enthalpy, on which the bond enthalpy depends. Clear? First we have learnt about the size of atom, bond length, and now the next one is the bond order. That is the fourth parameter. Bond order is defined as the number of bonds between the two atoms in a molecule. With increase in bond order, the bond enthalpy increases and bond length decreases. Clear? So firstly, what definition, that number of bonds, bond order, what it defines? Number of bonds between the two atoms. For example, in case of hydrogen, one bond, bond order will be 1. In case of oxygen, there are double bond, 2 bonds, bond order 2. In case of nitrogen, triple bond, bond order will be 3. Clear? And factors what are varying with bond order generally: bond enthalpy and bond length. Again, same factor that we have learned for bond enthalpy, that is the first factor in case of bond enthalpy, and that is the second factor. Clear? In case of bond enthalpy, you can also represent it by A and B if you are having confusion with 1 and 2. Clear? So now bond enthalpy with increase in bond order will going to increase, because large amount of energy is required to remove the electron from these type of the bonds. Shorter bond length, more energy required to take the electrons from here, and bond length decreases. Clear? So both the factors, bond enthalpy will increase and bond length will going to decrease. Clear? So you have to revise up to this topic thoroughly, and then we will continue with the next topic, that is the Lewis structures. Thank you. Till then, revise up to this topic.